And still, words don't.
Okay, hi guys. Today is quite special. Today I'm actually in the home of one of the viewers of the channel, and we are actually inside the one of the rooms, and it's actually a music room. And I'm here with the owner, Mr. Sulaiman,
Hello.
and with Kenny from Audio Maestro in Singapore. So we got to enjoy the system over here. We played vinyl, and I have to say that the sound was extremely clear, very dynamic. Even though this is not a very big room, this is actually a very typical room size in Singapore, but the sound was really, really good, and testament to the system as well as the setup of the system over here. So I'd like to introduce you to Sulaiman as well as the system, and also Kenny will give you more information about the system as we go along. Okay? Right. So hi Sulaiman, thanks for having us today. It's a real pleasure to be able to check out the system, and I would say it's really, really good.
Sure. Thank you for coming, and it's an honor for you coming over here. I mean, it's just like three person coming together to have a chat. Thank you also for giving me the opportunity to share a little bit about what's happening here to all our fellow viewers and so-called music lovers, because we are all into this because we love music. Let me just share a little bit about the system that I'm having right now. For the source, I have the Trax turntable and also the Rega P10. For the phono stage, we're using the Mola Mola Lupe. At the same time, I also have a streamer, Rose Hi-Fi streamer, and I still have a lot of CDs inside here. So I'm still listening to CDs if I'm lazy to listen to vinyl. And of course, the most important aspect of this system basically is the speaker. It is the Borenson 01, the Cryo edition. So that kinds of sum up the system that I'm using. As you can see, my room is not very big, so I had to find something that is small and yet deliver, in my opinion, amazing bass. That's what I personally get from the Borenson 01 Cryo edition.
Yeah, the bass was definitely very good in this room, surprisingly from the small set of speakers.
Yes.
I really feel it when I'm sitting on the chair.
This is not, before this speaker, my first speaker was the KEF reference one. And then I've upgraded to the Borenson Z1, which is a small, which is also to me superb. Yeah, but I had the opportunity to upgrade to this. To me, I think it's going to be my last system that I'll use. And I'm basically a very happy music lover at the moment. I think, as you can see, I listen to both CDs, streaming, and also vinyl. I listen to all kind of music, pop, rock, jazz, all sorts. Because, like I said, we are all music lovers, and I love all kind of music. I can connect to all different types of genre. And I think as a system, for me, it's important that the system be able to play all kind of music, whether it's pop, rock, and so forth. And I think I'm very happy with what I have right now.
For now.
Yeah. I hope not.
Yeah. So we have listened just now to the vinyl system, and also I noticed also you have the Hi-Fi Rose.
Yeah.
So, what situation do you play your vinyl system, and when do you actually play with your streamers?
Okay. For me, growing up in kampung, last time in kampung we have nothing. We listen to Rediffusion, radio, no CD, nothing. We had turntable at that time. And then, if not, one of my cousin he has a system which is, the source is the turntable. So I was really hooked onto that music, but I didn't have the opportunity to be able to play like this. So after a few years, with better means, that's how I started the turntable. Even before this, I was already collecting CDs, thinking that CD is better than turntable. Of course, it's subjective. For streaming, I think I only listen to it for casual listening. when I just want to unwind, when I'm lazy to move up and down and so forth. But if I really want to get emotionally connected to the music, that's where I play the vinyl. And I think there's no right or wrong or good or bad. It's just a matter of how you want to play your music. It's nice to have different sort of sources so that you can enjoy different sort of situation, the music, I mean. So, but I think most of the time, I think 75% of my time is vinyl. 75% at least.
Like how you mentioned emotionally connected, I could feel it when I was here listening to the music. Definitely vinyl has that big difference. Yeah, big difference. Engaging, you feel very emotionally connected to the
Right,
music,
right,
which
right.
I think at the moment streaming system is not able to provide that.
Mm.
So just now you mentioned about your kampong days, and also how did you start on this hobby of yours? On the
I started this when I had the opportunity to start this. Still remembering the sound of vinyl, but it was many years after that. It was like maybe 15, 20 years after that. Even when I was dating, when I was getting married, I didn't have. When I got my first son, this room is actually his room, baby's room. So I didn't have the opportunity, the space. But once my son have grown up and you have better means, and then you start thinking, hey, what to do with this room? So I always wanted so-called a man cave, somewhere you can leave everything behind and unwind and escape into your own world, your own dimension without any distraction or any distraction from anything. So this is where I should say I do a lot of reflection on my own by listening to music. And depending on the mood, I listen to all type, rock, pop, anything. And I'm very lucky because in this room, so far my neighbors have not complained, no matter how loud I played, and I'm on the second floor. So I feel very blessed and very lucky to be able to do this
Nice. So Kenny, so I noticed quite a number of the items that are from your store here in Singapore. So by the way, Kenny is the proprietor of Audio Maestro. It's located in Adelphi in Singapore. So the brands he carries include the Audio Group Denmark, Audio Vector. What else?
The brand I represent is Audio Group brand, Brosen, the Arwick amplifier, and then the Ensus cables and accessories. And then there's another brand, Access, which is the so-called more affordable version of everything comes from Audio Group Denmark. So currently Sulaiman is using the Arwick i580 integrated amp. It's top of the line for the i80 series, and the speaker is a Brosen 01 Cryo. This is top of the line in 2022. So right now it's replaced by T1, but it's still a fantastic speaker. Then on top of that, using Ensus power distributor and Ensus C2 speaker cable and interconnects. And you notice here, there are all these titanium ducts here, the ducts here, all here. These are fantastic isolation product that improve the sound tremendously.
Yeah, I have to agree with Kenny on that. Most of us are skeptical about all these stuff. But I think if you are really serious, you owe it to yourself to try. Without any biases, just do an A/B. If it works for you, buy. If not, forget about it. And that is the kind of service that I've gotten from Audio Maestro, from Kenny. No obligation. Sulaiman, just try. Okay, try. But the problem is once you try, you don't take it out, and you're going to have a bigger problem. I think what this thing does, especially the T2S, it just make everything more organic. It just kills off all the edginess in the sound. And it's just music.
Give you a more natural presentation and very engaging.
Yeah.
And then I think the most important thing is that the speaker will entirely disappear. That means you don't hear the speaker at all, right? So,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I have many friends that comes over once in a while. Not to blow my own horn, but so far everyone has been very happy coming here. I think it's not about the system. I think it's about the enjoying of the music. But if you have a system that can brings out the beauty of the music and appreciate how they did the mastering for vinyl, if you have a decent system, I think you'll be able to enjoy vinyl at least.
Yeah, one thing, Sulaiman, your room is so small. It's
Oh,
only like 8 feet. You're not 8 feet, and you can cast an incredible sound stage, which is hard to come by. I was like totally taken aback. Such a small room,
Yeah.
you can achieve such a fantastic sound.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. I think before I was using Arvik, Borenson, I started off with using the Musical Fidelity Nuvista and the KEF reference one. Well, it's a good and decent system. Well, when you have means, a little bit extra, you tend to see what you are missing. So that's where the first product that I got from Kenny was the Z1. The Z1, the speaker, because my KEF was almost 10 years. So I think it loses out on certain definition, resolution. So I thought of, okay, let's see what the system can do. And that's when I get the Z1 with the exit system. Without all this, it's just the Musical Fidelity, the new Vista range. Yeah, it was great. It was fine. One thing leads to another. Hand itchy, brain itchy, everything all itchy. Yeah.
Because you're an audiophile.
Yeah. Right.
Never satisfied.
Right. Never satisfied. Yeah.
So, Sulaiman, can you describe how you found us? How you found the audio group?
Oh, I was actually, most of the time I work in Jakarta, right? And sometimes over my free time, lunchtime or any free time, I like to read. And there's people are always talking about this Borenson. I say, what's the big deal about this speaker? Or about this brand? So is it overhyped or what? Everybody's talking about this. So I said, okay, I wanted to find whether there is a dealer in Singapore. I didn't know that Audio Maestro is. I didn't know. So I went to Google it. And then I got your number from the internet. That's why I texted you, right? I said, hey, I want to try some of your speakers at this. So Kenny was kind enough to arrange an appointment. And I brought my friends over to listen to the Z1. Initially, I wanted to buy the X2, right? And I was, oh my God, the bass is just overpowering. Even in the demo room, the glass was shaking. I said, cannot lah, Kenny, I don't think this one can.
Because it's a small room.
Yeah, it's small room. Then he was saying, hey, we got the Z1. Z1. And then we played the Z1, and I fell in love with it. Because the Z1 is so warm, there was no brightness. In fact, I personally think it's better than the X2. Small is better. I think for my room, I think it fits perfectly. So after a while, I was very happy with the Z1. I was using for about, 2 years? I can't remember. 1 year plus.
1 year plus.
1 year plus, yeah.
Before you upgraded to the old one.
Yeah, so the beauty about having a connection with people like Kenny is that if he will say something, oh, Sulaiman, there's a good deal, blah, 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 and that kind of thing. So I say, okay. So the thing is that sometimes when you build a connection, you tend to have that, you build that trust. When you have that trust, so I bought this even without listening to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bought this without even listening to it. And Kenny was saying, you must. I said, okay, no obligation. You bring to my house. If I don't buy, it's okay. He said, no. I said, okay. So I brought. So I said, from the first note, we listened to Nora Jones. Remember? Nora Jones. I said, I'm in trouble. And the speaker hasn't run in yet. It was brand new. And you can only immediately the bass was just tighter. The vocal was just addictive. So it was like,
So you mentioned to me the Z1 was like so good that you're not going to
Right. Yeah, I said, how can it get any better? I'm very happy, Jenny. They said, I said, okay lah. Then I say, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Then after that, I had to talk to my wife. Do you have any bit extra budget to get this? So the rest is history lah. So that's how I end up with this lah. Very happy with the current setup. Thanks to Kenny's recommendation and so forth.
I think the speakers made a big difference for the room because it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
And you can place it quite close to the wall.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
for this physical
It's a very
limitation,
small room.
and still you you can feel the bass. You can feel it
In the chest.
Yeah,
In the chest.
You can, surprisingly, you can feel it in
Yeah,
the chest.
some of my
and
friends said, yeah, I got, Winshire was here about a week ago. No, 3 weeks ago he was here. So he was, sometimes he just drop by, send me some stuff and then say, hey, you want to listen to music? So, okay, Sulaiman, can I listen to the, I bought from him this test pressing of Vanessa Fernandez. So he said, Sulaiman, can you play? So I played. Then he said, because he produced that for don't know what show, record show, for his customers, he played. So Sulaiman, I didn't know the pressing is this good until I listened to this. I said, okay. So that was it lah. But he said the bass hits you at your chest. It's no joke.
Yeah, it is.
For such a small woofer.
From the size of the speakers, I think it really outperforms what you can see from it.
Yeah. So yeah.
So anyway, thank you for your time. I really had
Most welcome. It's my pleasure. Yeah. Thank you for
me, I'm
having it.
very happy to connect with fellow audiophiles.
Yeah.
And, it's encouraging to see what people have in their house.
Sure.
And if there's anybody in Singapore who'd like to reach out, want to share your system, it doesn't matter how good or how basic, or if you're a new audiophile, doesn't matter. I think
Right.
we're all here to share the hobby. We get to know each other
Sure.
as well, and we can share this passion we have
Sure.
with each other. Right. So thanks again to Sulaiman.
Most
and
welcome.
Kenny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Catch up.
coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.